Hey, I got a real exciting video today. Just recently, I purchased this 1974 Lionel train set on eBay. But the really cool thing about this whole thing is this is a 46-year-old train set that has never been opened, and I'm going to open it for the first time on camera. So just to reiterate, this is not just an engine. There's two F3 locomotives. One's powered, one's a dummy. And then there's a reefer car, a gondola, a boxcar, a hopper car, and a caboose. It's a whole set, but it doesn't come with track, and it doesn't come with a transformer. It's just the set. So here we go. Let's open it up for the first time in 46 years. Okay, I'm really excited to open this. I've been dying to open this, so here we go. Cutting the original sticker. Really cool. Here's the reefer, Railway Express Agency, refrigeration reefer. Here's the boxcar. Denver and Rio Grande Western. Here's the caboose. Supposedly it lights up. Here's the hopper. These quad hoppers. Lionel has made a number of these over the years. Alaska Railroad. A lot of cars in here. Oh, this box got a little damaged. Let's see, it's damaged on the corners here. Underneath the cardboard, it's got stickers here. These are not stickers, they're labels. And they say Alaska Railroad Hopper, D&RGW boxcar. And these are the engines. Bright yellow. It's kind of cool to be able to run. These are MPC era trains for the first time. Looks like the window came out on one of these. Yeah, it must have come out on this one here. Plastic window. And this is the dummy unit. Really cool. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and open these up and set them up on the track, and hopefully we'll get them running for the first time. Okay, so I wanted to show you guys, I didn't want to take this, I started taking this out of the styrofoam. But as proof that this is from 1974, here's the paperwork that came with it. And it says right here, approved. I don't know if you can see that. It says 1974 on the top. 1975. 74-75. From Lionel. Here are the instructions. Here's the warranty card. Back in 1974, you couldn't do it on the internet. You had to fill it in with a card. Kind of cool. And then here's the manual. Now this is just the dummy unit. But here's the instructions. What parts to lubricate. Automatic reversing for the Alco A unit diesels. Headlamp replacement. GP7. Cool. It covers all the different engines right here. F3 diesel, which that's what this is. So, let's taking this out of the plastic for the first time. You can see the wheels are never been run. Really, really cool. I get to open an engine from the 70s that's never been run. Okay, so here's the powered unit. It's still in the plastic. Got some traction tires on the back. So the rear truck is powered and the front truck is free rolling. It's a very bright locomotive, bright yellow. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and open the rest of the cars that go with the set off camera. I don't want to bore you guys. And we will start with, then we'll talk about the engines in particular. Okay, here's a close-up view of the powered A unit. It's first impression, it's a very bright locomotive. Because it's new, there's no scratches, there's no blemishes. It's got some crisp lines on the sides. It says Rio Grande. It's got the engine number over here, 8464. You got the two horns up top. They're chrome. Okay, here's the front of the locomotive. It's got the Rio Grande name on the front. The hood of the locomotive is green, almost like Union Pacific. And you've got those crisp lines on the front coming to a point. Okay, looking at the top of the locomotive, you've got the roof is mostly silver with a little bit of yellow up front. These slats here are see-through. They're actual slats, but those are the only slats in the actual grills on the locomotive. Everything else is molded in. The fans here are all just molded in. The exhaust ports, where the exhaust would normally come out, those are all closed up. So of course, this engine will not smoke. You know, very clean looking, and looks pretty nice. So a couple of final comments on this engine. Back in the 70s, Lionel made these engines pretty simple. Inside, the engine has one motor in the back. The rear truck is powered, and later, you know, they started making all the wheels powered. So on the first car, this is a wooden Railway Express Agency REA reefer, and it's semi-scale, and you can see the wood paneling on the side. One interesting thing about this car is to open the door, you actually have to pull it out. See, it slides open, but then when you close it, it actually goes inside. You have to pull it out to be able to slide it back. It's kind of interesting. This is Lionel's standard quad covered quad hopper, covered hopper. It's in the Alaska Railroad scheme with the capacity numbers on the bottom, and it says built by Lionel at the front. And here's the standard semi-scale Rio Grande, Denver and Rio Grande boxcar with the yellow and silver colors. It's got the doors that open. Door's a little stiff, but it's bright, just like it's like the engines. Here's the Denver and Rio Grande Western hopper, the action road, and it's got two red cylinders that go inside of it. Okay, here's the real exciting part. I'm going to be running this engine for the first time. I don't know what's going to happen. I'm assuming that it will run, but let's give it some electricity and see what it happens. Yeah, it's just buzzing. I don't know what that means. Well, we've got lights but no motion. Just a lot of buzzing. Oh, there it goes. A little bit. Kind of helping it along. It's not really wanting to move. So okay, after playing with this engine a little bit, I found out what the buzzing noise is. These engines are equipped with E units, which when the E unit is on, you can cycle through the forward, neutral, reverse, neutral, forward, etc. But if you turn the E unit off, it locks the engine into a either forward only or reverse only. So when I put it in forward, and then as the engine was in the forward, was going forward, giving it power, I slid the lever to the off position to lock it in forward mode. And now when I run the engine, it seems to run a little bit better, and it doesn't make the humming noise. So I don't know. I might have to have the E unit looked at, but I'll show you guys what this engine looks like running. And by the way, the caboose, one of the truck that picks up the electricity, it kind of came apart, so I'm going to have to put that together. So that's why I'm not running the caboose. But both headlights work, even on the dummy unit lights up. Pretty good for a 46-year-old train. Alright, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was fun unboxing this. It was neat to be able to say I unboxed a 46-year-old train set. This engine's pretty smooth running as long as you don't have the E-unit on. But the E-unit, it makes a lot of noise. So I think this engine's going to bring me a lot of enjoyment. I'll probably end up running this on my Peabody Merrimack Valley. Of course, it's conventional, so I have to put the loop in. Obviously, can't have it in fixed voltage. Take care, and we'll catch you on the next video.